Yes.
Yeah.
We're here again.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, I'm Danny.
I'm Rob.
What is this?
This is a Sundown Rundown.
So it is.
So it is. So it shall be forever and ever.
We're here,
We're queer.
and we don't want any more bears. Here at Southern California Comics, we're going to review the latest books of the week.
That we are.
Lots of notable, new, comical type books.
That's right. That's right. One of the ones you're holding definitely counts as a comical type book. And that would be... Come on, Danny, you know what I'm talking about.
This one.
Yes.
Alright. New from iMage Comics, Island #1. +1, #2. My apologies. It's sad because I'm reading this book and I read it last month. Yes, this is Island #2. The anthology magazine series comic book.
Extravaganza.
Yes, I assume edited by Brandon Graham, put together by Brandon Graham.
Largely features Emma Rios, am I right?
Emma Rios is doing a monthly serial in it.
That's what it is, okay.
Brandon Graham did a story in the previous one, along with someone, Ludrow, I think his name is. This one's got more Ludrow, Simon Roy, Emma Rios, and others. Just like Brandon Graham and friends doing an anthology book. All really cool, really interesting artists. The Emma Rios serial is probably my favorite thing so far.
I'm all about it.
But a new Simon Roy story, I'm always stoked. Simon Roy is one of the greats going today, so come pick it up. It's $8, but you get a ton of comics. This is basically a trade paperback.
It's fun, it's unique.
It's monthly.
I'm about it. Another one from iMage. Trace.
Trace, the essay?
Yes, Trace the Essay by
Warren Ayis.
Jason Howard.
Hasten.
So we're on issue 12, and it is a series worth reading. I don't know, I'm about it. I'm about the art. I'm about the pacing. Like, some series, the general premise is these things come down.
Yes, these
the trees.
Large monolithic structures that they refer to as trees.
And then some craziness happens, and then nothing. Like, there's no other contact. Nothing comes out of them. No one's.
Occasionally they expel liquid.
Right.
But occasionally.
I mean, and who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
And it's just about people, living in this world post the trees being planted into the ground. And it's great because there isn't really a large driving sense of urgency, but there is at the same time,
Yeah, it's a bunch of parallel subplots.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
All in this sci-fi world. Very cool. Very down to earth.
Very down to earth.
Also from iMage Comics, The Mantle. This is #4, I believe. Yes. Superhero thing. Ed Brisson, Brian Lovell. Pretty solid book. It's hyper violent in the Invincible tradition. It's sort of about this Captain Universe-esque power, Green Lantern thing, sort of passed down from person to person as each previous holder of the mantle gets killed. So it's like you get superpowers, but it's basically a death sentence because there are bad guys who want to murder you. That's the premise. It's very cool. It doesn't rely on archetypes. Like there's no fake Superman, fake Batman, which is good.
Unique.
Just a unique superhero comic.
There's. Oh! Did you not get a copy of Welcome Back this week?
I saw it on the shelves, but we only had one copy left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, because I was going to say, not exactly the same, but the kind of, lifetime thing.
Yeah.
Look forward to us talking about Welcome Back in the future sometime.
Yes. Me too, technically.
So, next, I'm going to talk about a boom title, The Fiction. And when I say I'm going to talk about it, I mean Danny's going to talk about it, because Danny is actually reading it, and I want to read it, because the art is really fly.
So fly. That's David Rubin?
Look at that.
Not named after the sandwich.
Which would have been acceptable if he was.
Because they're spelled differently. Imagine if the Runaways were using books to go into magical worlds as children, and then they grew up, and now they're like, hey, let's return to this. That's the plot.
That is a magical description.
It is like the Page Master meets the Runaways.
Yeah, all right.
Pretty,
You're so good at this. let's forego whatever we were gonna do in the second half, and I'm just gonna hold up comics, and you're gonna make analogies.
It's a good book. A lot of weird stuff happening in it. I'm a fan.
A lot of weird stuff with teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always weird stuff with teeth.
No, never weird stuff with teeth.
Man, I know a book that's got teeth. It's called Power Up. It's also from Boom Studios.
Go Boom!
We talked about it in a previous episode or two.
That we did.
But we actually have copies this time. And sort of a fun magical girl comic.
Love magical.
If the magical girls were the least likely candidates. So it's like a dude in a dress, like an older lady, sort of an F-up, let's say. And one of them is a fish who transforms into a small whale.
Love it.
It's delightful and the art is fun. Chickadee, check it out.
Last, unless you got something else, you can easily put out of the weird category, but hold your horses. This isn't from one of them crazy zany indie studios. This is from DC. This is Martian Manhunter.
Detective Comics.
Detective Comics. Classiest name in the biz. It is about the eponymous Martian Manhunter.
Sort of one of the great Justice League mainstays who occasionally gets a solo series. This one's probably one of the best solo series to come from the Martian Manhunter.
I think, if I may be so bold, because previous Martian Manhunter series adhere almost unnecessarily rigidly to the superhero genre, when Martian Manhunter could be so much more.
Could be anything.
He could be anything. He's a Martian. He's a Manhunter. He likes Oreos.
He does.
So much. I mean, there's so much potential there. Why make him just another Justice Leaguer, you know? Why not boom, bang, fizz pop?
Yeah, this is sort of like superheroics paired with sci-fi horror.
Yeah. And you should always pair stuff with sci-fi horror. I mean,
yes.
That is a surefire combination. Look at this cover. Look at it. Yes, you were going to say it's by.
Yeah. It's by Rob Williams, who is doing an amazing Judge Dredd serial right now in 2000 AD. I can't say enough nice things about it. So he's a British 2000 AD writer, and Eddie Barros, who, what do you do, Nightwing? Did Nightwing for a while?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
52 Nightwing. Solid artist. Yeah, it's a cool book. The Justice League appear in this, if that's a thing you like. I see Superman's wearing a t-shirt. I'm about that.
There was some Superman stuff that came out, and Greg Pak is still killing it on Superman, which isn't anything that we have, but I thought you should know, because Superman is a pretty cool average Joe now.
In Bel Air. Anyway. Segment 2, we're going to do a second segment and talk about some stuff from Marvel Comics.
Marvel Ray. Thinking about sandwiches again.
I am very hungry,
Yeah.
but we still have to power through. So
Yes.
let's do that.
We will.
Transition. Now.
Yeah.
Literally anytime you're ready. Come on.
That was my bad. I thought maybe I'd make it a little dramatic. You would go, and then I would know.
I'm really just talking to me in the future. Like whenever you want to... Oh, gotcha. What? Oh, snap, we're back.
Snap.
Marvel Comics is killing it in the comics game,
Snappers.
or they're killing the comics game depending on who you ask. I'm just kidding. I love Marvel. They could make great comics with anybody.
Sure.
Secret Wars is going on. Battle World.
Yep.
Crossover. It's cool. It's hip. It's fly. It's fresh. I'm really excited about this particular, I believe it's a one-shot, Secret Wars, Secret Love.
How would you describe it, Danny?
Let's hire awesome indie people to make comics in Battle World, I suppose. The first story is a Daredevil story by Michelle Fife, who does Copra, one of the best superhero comics going. Y'all don't even know.
I don't even know. Someone came in today asking about it, and I was like, well, "What is that?" And they were like, "Yo, this is the best."
You don't know about that Copra?
Well, now I know about that Copra.
It's probably in previews. You guys should order copies for the shop.
Yeah, well, you know how that is.
It's an easy thing to sell at the shop. It's Suicide Squad, but not. Except it totally is. There's a story by Felipe Smith in here.
Felipe.
Featuring the Ghost Rider. There is, what else?
Sweet camaraderie.
Something by Guru Hiru and Jeremy Whitley of Princeless fame. And something cute. Looks very cute. I'm going to show you this cute thing.
It does look really cute.
It's a cute little Ant-Man with ant people. This is totally fun. I'm stoked.
I'm stoked. Now I'm going to go.
You
Weirdworld. I love it. I
One of my
love
favorites.
everything about it. One of the coworkers who shall go unnamed had the audacity to say that they wish that the art wasn't so garbage because then they would read the series. And I
Are
was
you
like,
kidding me?
your opinion has been invalidated forever.
What? How is...
No one speaks badly of Mike Del Mundo. No one does it.
It's gorgeous.
He is a master. I mean...
Like, we're not talking about Mark Bagley here. Like, come on.
I mean, yeah, this
Whoever
isn't
said
a
that?
common drama
Get outta
like
here.
David Finch. I mean, this is real art
Damn,
here.
the Finch Master.
It's good. Archon, old school character, old school world, cool fantasy vibe. I love it. You love it.
My other books that I like from the Battle World is Runaways. It's by Noelle Stevenson of Runaways. The Runaways Lumberjanes. They sound alike. And Sanford Green, who is a good artist.
Yes.
It's true to the spirit of Runaways. It's a bunch of young, superpowered people on the run, except they're on the run from Doctor Doom School in Battle World. Pretty dope. House of
This is a book that I have mixed feelings about. Dennis Hopeless, I've liked stuff that he has done.
Mm-hmm.
Marco Faya? Marco
Faya!
I'm not familiar with his work, but I really like the art in this issue. Nice.
Good energy.
Cartoony, fun. Look at that, look at that!
Oh, look at all them
That's
X-Men's. So what is this House of M about?
So, if you're familiar with the House of M event, the universe was changed, mutants were in charge, Magneto was the head of the House of M. Cool stuff for mutant kind. This is the same premise, but now it's as if that world always existed and it wasn't just a fabrication.
Battle World.
In Battle World.
The world of battles.
For me, I'm just like, oh, well then, what's the crux of the story? Because, before it was Wolverine getting his memories back, and everyone else getting their memories back, and then combat. Now are we just going to see, this is just how it's going to happen when the things are with the things.
People say Doom a lot, and you're not sure why. Doom this and Doom that. What, the Doom?
As a verb instead of do.
Huh, instead of
Doom this.
Instead of like God or hell or whatever.
I don't know. I like it. I want to see where it's going.
Cool.
And last, I think this is something that you and I could both be excited about.
I'm
Howard the Human.
yeah.
But not only is it Howard the Human, which is hilarious in and of itself, it's Howard the Human by Scotty Young and Jim Mahfood.
His food.
And if you're not familiar with Jim Mahfood,
It's got a
how do you describe?
some might call it like a hip hop style.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
busy,
yeah.
like graffiti style.
Definitely. And Scotty Young of the baby variants and the
Rocket
Oz
Raccoon.
series. Oh yeah,
He did the
Rocket
Oz.
Raccoon.
He did do the Oz.
He's a fun guy. His stuff is funny. A vs X. Lord Giant Size Little Marvel A vs X is also done by him.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Alright, that tired me out listening to that.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna put this one to bed, but not literally because I'm literally gonna turn off the camera and put it in a bag and then take it home. We don't want to tell you this.
Right. That's not why you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy some comics. Come by.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
right. Before we wrap this up, we got some exciting stuff happening here, the home of the Sundown Rundown, Southern California Comics.
Yes. What do we have?
We are having a sale from what's today? Thursday from yesterday, right in the past to Sunday. Sets, all the sets in the dollar books, like these right here.
Have you seen these things? Like they're like a bunch of comics in a bag, and they have like a price that is not $1, but more than $1.
And you were probably like, oh man, yo, what? Not $1. I'm not about that. Well, guess what?
25 cents per issue in these things.
So this bad boy goes from $7.50 to
$1. That's correct.
$1.
But I'm buying this, but we have two.
Well, right, yeah. So don't get this one. But
Dude, it's darling. Yo, this is gonna be crazy.
what? See, come in. It's crazy.
Buy the other pack of this.
We'll talk with Danny about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will.
I love you. Comics. Oh God. I was not ready for touching.
I figured not. I think I'd take a chance.
These YouTube viewers are gonna need an age gate.
They are eventually, huh? But then once we've set one up, there's no rules.
So just right.